Again, wow. Comes around quick, Shay. Yesterday it was Monday, now it's Wednesday. Where's Tuesday? Where's it gone?
Vaccadoodles.
Oh, vaccadoodles. Hello, welcome to the Destiny Hour with Paul. Taking your questions on life, love, anything which you need help or guidance on, then drop a question on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. We're live from Johannesburg. Used to be every night, but not anymore, because I'm spoiling you. So we're going every other night now.
Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Easter. Maybe Easter and maybe Christmas if you're lucky, but you have to behave yourselves. Anyways, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm a psychic, guidance counselor, helper, full-time job, doing this, helping people. So, that's all I've got to say. In a minute, the shop will be open. In a minute, the shop will be open. It's not open yet. It is now.
First question from Rita asking, hi Paul, how are you? Will I have success in the e-commerce business, and if so, by when?
It's a difficult, e-commerce is difficult. Okay, it's not an overnight thing. So if you do have success, it's between 9 months and a year. So don't think you're just going to go in and get a quick return, because you're not. Quick in, quick out. So look at the long term rather than the short term. Thank you.
Next question is from Daisy, asking, good evening to you both. My best friend's son has found his seizures are due to childhood trauma, but they are so severe, Paul. Do you see that there is something else happening that is compounding his condition? We are truly very worried, as we love him very much. Be blessed.
To Daisy. I do think there's been trauma to the head. That's what I do think. So I would expect an MRI scan, but I think there's been concussion. Does anything set him off? Well, that could be possible. His diet. I have a feeling it would be something like caffeine. He has to stay away from, and alcohol. I don't know how old the dude is, but alcohol and caffeine he stays away from. But an MRI scan, I would say, because I think he's had trauma to the head when he's fallen, or so that's what I've got, sadly.
Kay asking, hello guys. I'd like to know, is there any chance of me getting engaged this year?
Okay, I want to say there's a chance. Of course, there's always a chance, but I'm not very, very positive about it. If the guy wants to, in a moment of weakness, moment of, I'll say weakness. It's not really weakness, but it'll be after October. But I can't guarantee it's this year. I can't. It's more likely to be next year.
Next question is from Lindy, who asks, dear Paul, is this new relationship I'm building going to be turned into a solid relationship, or will there not be a commitment on his side?
He needs work, Lindy. He needs work. And he needs 6 months' work. That's what I've got. So you've got to train him a little bit. In this condition, no. But if he starts to learn, starts to be a bit more serious about you, then yes. So he's got to be trained a little.
Next question from Angela, asking, hello Paul and Shay, I hope you both are well. I felt a presence in my bedroom on Monday night.
It wasn't me.
Any idea who it was and what the message could have been? I definitely felt they were there for a reason. Thank you.
There's something significant about this month. So I don't know if that was, somebody has passed and they're just making themselves known to you. There's something significant about the month. I would say that it's a female figure. That's what I would say. So perhaps, and I don't want to say an auntie, but it could be an auntie or a granny. They're pointing out a date for you, is my feeling. It's nothing to be worried about, Angela. See?
Okay, last two on Facebook, and then moving on to Instagram and YouTube. Priyanka asking, hi Paul and Shay, I hope you are doing great. I'd like to know which profession would be good for me in Canada, a teacher or a makeup artist?
You can do both, but you need to be a teacher first. So that's what will work. Teacher, and then practice on the school plays on the kids. That way you get some practice, don't you? Be a teacher, please.
Last one on Facebook is from Praveen. He says, hello, can I get a reading about my job, please? I'm trying to get a job in the company where I did my internship. I've been trying elsewhere but have not been successful. I have had a lot of delays and detours. Will I get a job anytime soon, either in my previous company or elsewhere?
You may get a job this year in September, October. And I think it may well be where you did your internship. So if they've got your resume, I don't know if they have got your resume actually. They know who you are, but I would send them your resume or pop in there to Human Resources and say, hello, it's me. Just come to say hello. And by the way, here's my resume. Cool.
Next question is from Cake Tastes Good on Instagram.
Hey, Cake.
Hey Paul, this is a funny question. Can you please tell me why my brother is so mad and angry these days? My gut says he acts this way because he can't find a girlfriend.
Yeah, he's lonely. Absolutely lonely. He's still angry about the last person in his life. Very, very angry. He needs, you can't tell him, but he needs to go to gym. Get rid of this frustration. Because he can't carry on like this for another 9 months. 9 months. Long time. Because it's not his best look being angry. Do you know what I mean? He's got a smile, more like me, Shay. See, if you do this, he's got more chance of getting a girlfriend. Too angry.
Next question is from Yummy, who asks, I put 3 videos out a few hours ago. Do you think they will get more attention than the other videos I've posted? Thank you, Paul.
I've done some work, and I need some attention. The name's Yummy. Hello? You're getting better. That's what I want to say. You're getting better. But you still, it's going to get a bit more attention. Yes, a bit more. Not enough, but you are getting better. So the next ones that you do are going to be even better. And keep on, because the more you practice, the better you get. So you did well, but not as good as you want.
Okay, I'll be with you now. Okay, our next question is from Monica D, who says, Hi Paul, I've been trying to file for divorce, but my attorneys are asking for a big retainer because I don't have any information about my husband where he has moved. Do you see him sending me divorce papers?
Oh, him sending you? Not soon. Because it's the same thing for him. He's not going to spend money. So it's MIA, missing in action. No. If he is going to file for divorce, it'll be in 3 years' time. It's too long. So, sadly, and you can trace him through his parents. You know that. There's somebody that knows him.
Okay. Next question is from Benita, who asks, Hello Paul, was the judgment I received this past Monday fair?
You know what's legally fair and what's morally fair? It's 2 different things. Legally fair, perhaps. Morally fair, no. But nevertheless, it was more positive than negative. Justice, sometimes it's a cruel mistress.
Next question is from Jeanette. She says, Hi Paul and Shay, sending blessings. I started treatment for my tumors yesterday, and I wanted to reach out to my ex-boyfriend Mauricio because he was supportive. Should I reach out?
Jeanette, I don't think you can focus on that because it's not positive, Jeanette. You know, and I see what you're doing. You know, you're playing the sympathy card. And you'll argue me and say, no, I'm not. He's good at looking after people. But you're doing the sympathy. Now, if he says no, it's going to make you feel even worse. If he says okay, then you're kind of forcing his hand And I'm not in favor of that. You can make him aware that you are going for treatment. But that's as far as I would go, sadly. And I wish you, that's where your strength and energy should be, in getting better, not on the boys. Okay.
Moving on to Facebook, a question from Annika asking, hi Paul and Shay. I went for my interview today. From my side, it looked really good. Is there anything you can see for me?
I'm glad you're going for interviews, Annika. That's good. You did well. You did well. I want you to carry on going for interviews. They're still busy. So I don't want you to stop and wait for the phone to ring. I want you to carry on. Okay, that's what I want.
Sarai asking, hi Paul, did I really see 4 archangels before I started my spiritual journey? Thank you and God bless.
Only the 4. Look, I'm going to say, if that's what you thought you saw and it motivated you to go carry on with your spiritual journey, then yes. But usually an encounter with an angel is something you do not forget. To send you 4 angels is pushing it a bit, isn't it? 1 angel's enough. You know, they're 9 feet tall, full of light, full of love, and can do anything. So why would you need 4, is my question. If you had an out-of-body experience, God bless you. But if you, when you meet an angel, that you don't forget that. It's electricity in your soul. You become alive. You haven't got a care in the world. You float and you just want to talk to people. That's angel. So why'd you get 4? Just saying.
Next question is from Cindy with an S, who asks, will I find someone soon to spend the rest of my life with?
Find someone soon to spend the rest of your life. Sounds a bit desperate, Cindy. Do you know what I mean? Can't you just find somebody just to spend this period of time with? It's going to be a journey, so you're not going to find somebody soon to spend the rest of your life with. No. But you might find somebody to date you, and you might find that person in the next 5 months. But it's a boyfriend-girlfriend situation, not forever and ever, amen.
Next question is from L, who said, you said I would have a loving relationship in about September, October. Is it with Jay? Thank you very much.
There's a good chance it is Jay. Good chance. September, October, I'm standing by it. I'm leaning to October. So there's a very, very good chance it's Jay. L.
Next question is from Shirley, who says, thank you both for your time. Do you see a raise at my current job?
I haven't had one for years in this job. Because nobody donates, Shirley. Nobody can see that. No, never mind. There's a good chance that you're going to be raised. I think it's round about the end of the year. You either got to have been there 6 months there's a good chance you're going to be I think it's 6 months. I'm going 6 months. I'm not going 6 weeks, because you have to phone back and go, I didn't get my increase. So within 6 months, Shirley, you should get something.
Moving on to Instagram, question from Sherry, who asks, hi Paul and Shay. I sent a question a few days ago asking if my positive pregnancy test was true or false. You said it's a true positive. I went to the doctor and he said it was negative.
Oh.
Please tell me if there's still hope. I've been struggling for a really long time to have a baby.
So it was kind of a false pregnancy. Okay. Kind of. Well, this is the thing. There's still hope, if that's your question. Yeah, there's still hope. But you got to get back on the horse, haven't you? And start again. But stop doing the pressure thing. It's too much stress. But yes, there's still hope.
Next question on Instagram is from Selenite, who asks, should I try to get a job soon, or should I just focus on school? Who said focus?
What is focus, Shay?
It's very high English, I tell you.
Sometimes I like to focus. What does that mean? Should you focus on school or get a job? Or both? Is that the question? You're too stressed, man. You really are. I don't think you can do both. I think you should focus on school. I don't think you can do both. So, school.
Next question is from Can You Say, who says, hey there, so I moved schools. Can you tell me if I made a good introduction to the new folks? I feel I kind of messed up already.
Oh, come on. Your nerves. Try to make a good impression and you just blow it. Yeah, you were too nervous, there's no doubt about it. Okay? But, you know what they thought? They thought you nice. Okay, they thought you nice. And I think they felt you were trying. That's what they did. But give it 3 weeks. Within 3 weeks, it's actually 10 days to 3 weeks. You're going to have a breakthrough. And you're going to laugh about this. That's what I will tell you. You'll laugh about the introduction. So you did fine. Your nerves got the better of you, but it's not a train smash, okay? It's not a train smash. You'll recover.
Next question from Kayla, K-A-L-A, asking, is Mike my soulmate?
If Mike was your soulmate, you would know. And you'd be with him now, making pancakes. He's your lover, he's your boyfriend, you're in love. That's what I feel. Okay? That's what I feel.
Okay, next question from Manpreet, who asks, hi Paul, how are you? I would like to know about the health of my sister. She doesn't keep well too often. When will she get better?
This Manpreet. When will she get better? I've got her throat. So it's also her chest. She needs to stop drinking milk. She has a dairy thing going on. It causes phlegm. Stay away from the dairy products. Manpreet, tell your sister. She should clear up in 2 months if she does that.
Our next question is from Letany,
Yeah.
who says, "Hey Paul and Shay, I hope you're alright. Sending love to you both.
Thank you. You too, Letany.
May I ask about my brother's health? For a long time he has had problems with his urinary tract or around that area.
Yeah.
He has seen many doctors and taken medication, but nothing helps. Do you have any idea what the problem may be? Thank you again and many blessings to you both."
Okay. He has got a problem. I can feel it. And it's on the left side. The doctors can't find anything wrong with him. Okay. It's the left side. I think he's... Man. Okay. It's something he's drinking. Too much of. Letany. So if he likes caffeine, Coke or whatever soft drinks, that is the issue with him. It's what he drinks is what is happening to the... You ask him if it's his left side. It is. I can feel it. It's what he drinks. And go.
Next question from Kelly, who sends a warm greetings.
Yeah. Sorry?
Kelly.
Fred.
Kelly.
John. Johnny. Focus. What was that word, Shay?
Focus.
Focus. Hello, Kelly. How are you?
Her question is, "Hello, Paul and Shay. Wondering if my business will be successful around the holidays this year during the months of November, December."
Are you? Let me check. So this is for John. Did you say, Shay? John.
Paul, you must focus.
I focus. There we go. There's... Yes is the... Yes, that's the answer. November seems to be a wonderful month for you. Absolutely delightful. I want to skip through the daisies. I'm so happy. Yeah, it's going to be good. Between now and November, there is a chance of earning some serious money. 6 every month. That's a little bit of change, isn't it? Gonna do well. November's gonna be good. Cool.
Next question is from Himani, who asks, "Hi Paul and Shay, can you please do a reading for me about when I will get my next job? I've been trying for a long time, but no calls yet. Thank you."
Imani.
Himani.
Sorry for your pain. Sorry for your pain. But I need you to say a prayer. Stop praying. Okay? Something is going to happen for you, but you got to pray. That's it. And I'm going to tell you this now. You do that for me. Get on your knees and say a prayer. I don't care if you're religious or not. Just get down and do it. Okay? And I want you to do it for a week. 1 week. Because you're going to be... If you do that, you're going to be working in September. How do I know? Just do it.
Our next question is from Love F, asking, "I would like to know about my love life in general, please."
Love life. Well, I see two people in your life this year. So whether it's you're thinking in terms of more casual, see two people entering your life this year. Not at the same time. Separate times. But you're going to be busy. Okay, that's love life. But if you were to ask me about a relationship or partner or love, then that's quite different. See what I mean? We don't do casual stuff here on the show. No.
Okay, next question is from Ida, asking, will Pedram ever communicate or reach out to me?
Ida.
Ida, sorry if I mispronounced your name.
Will he ever reach out? What's the dude's name?
Pedram.
Pedram.
Or maybe Pedram.
Pedram.
No idea with some of these names.
Don't stand by the phone. Okay, don't. If Pedra reaches out, it'll be you won't have heard from him for 4 months or so. So, is it worth it? I don't know. Don't think so. So I wouldn't wait.
Monica, M-O-U-N, asking, hi sir, Richa, who is a new person in my life, why is she spying on me? Is there any harm coming from her, and can I trust her?
Why is she under my bed? What are you doing under my bed? You get so suspicious, don't you, of some people? Why? She's jealous. Is she spying? Yes, she is. Why? She's jealous. She thinks you're successful and beautiful. So she's trying to, I want to say copy you. Some people would think that is a compliment. Some people would think it's annoying. But I don't think she's a stalker, all right? I just think she's infatuated by you. I think she thinks you're lovely and she wants to be like you. Okay?
Lovely Kayanat says, I don't have much, but I donated. And she's got a question. She asks, may I ask, why is she resistant with contacting me? I have a feeling she is not doing too well, but I want to be there for her because she is not someone who asks for help herself. Blessings to you.
You're quite right. Canaanite, hello my baby. It's money. She's taking a bit of stress as well, eh? Is the stress about money? It's one of the reasons. But family issues going on. Some people are too proud. Focus. Some people are too proud to admit they need help. And if you say things like, if you want some help, just ask. I had a mate of mine years ago, right? He was battling, and I was in London, and he was busy studying. I could see he was a bit short, so I said, here, Alan, and I helped him. I said, okay, I'll pay you back when I said, that's all right, man, you know, I can see. Then it changed, right? He got a job. Right, and it so happened that I was in between jobs or something, and he says to me, all you have to do is ask, right? And I said, no, I don't have to ask. You could see that I was battling. Why didn't you come forward? He says, no, you ask. I said, well, I never did that to you when you were down. And we ended up having a fight. I won the fight. Pushed him over. I won. So Canaanite, to answer your question, what do you need is your text message. What can I help you with? That's it. You're a good friend. Just know that. And Alan, you're not. Hope your back's still sore. Scotsman. Stupid Scotsman.
Do you want me to run an ad break or you throw a tantrum?
But I've forgiven him. No, I haven't. Yes, I have. It was only 30 years ago. Well, he's forgiven. Little bit. But not entirely forgiven.
While you're having your existential crisis, do you want me to run an ad break? A similar question from ASMR asking, hi there, why is the person I'm thinking about so stubborn about contacting me?
You're thinking about a person. If you're stubborn, aren't you? That's just a thing. I'm stubborn. Have you noticed that about stubborn people? You say you're a bit stubborn, and they go, I'm not stubborn. That's just what stubborn people say. Why? Because it's over. Is what I'm. They're preoccupied with something else. Where are you going?
Oh yeah, just.
Well, sit down.
I'm just sitting here. My legs are.
I think they're preoccupied with other stuff. That's what I think. Can you sit down?
No.
It's intimidating.
My legs are a bit stiff.
Oh, shame.
Our next question is from Diva Bomber, who says, hi Paul and Shay.
What are you doing up there, Shay? I'm joking, all right?
Do you want the tissues at you?
Yes, Shay. Stop it.
Our next question is from Diva Bomber, who says, hi Paul and Shay. I started working on Monday in DAF, but now they've transferred me to Mirrors. It's further. Is it better for me to stay where I was before to match my son's schedule, and will I be back? Oh, it's better for me to match.
No, it's not. You know, Diva, you've got to adapt, my sweetheart. Okay? And you've got to make contingency plans. Okay? They've moved you. And you don't know this yet. Because they've noticed you. They've noticed you because you're good. So try and make a plan with the little ones, please. But don't go back. Move forward, sweetie.
Okay, I'm going to quickly move on to Instagram. I've got a question from...
Oh, there you are. What?
A-Leaders. Sorry if I mispronounced your username. They say, hi Paul. Wondering if there's any guidance regarding career. I'm deciding whether to do a master's for therapy or studying something with computers such as web design and development.
Web design therapy. Web design therapy. They are. It's like a photo finish. Boom. Both are good for you. That's what I want you to know. Both are good choices. I would have to say, the likelihood is probably the computers. The likelihood that's going to be the better one to do. So that doesn't stop you doing therapy on a smaller scale. But I think computers is the way to go, sweetie. Okay.
Moving on to Facebook quickly. A question from Abel, who says, "Hi Paul and Shay, good evening. Did my abilities and gifts come from any one of my ancestors' family bloodline, or was it something I was born with? I'm curious to know you're wondering."
Abel, hi. There is a family DNA in your system, okay? And there's a male figure very, very strong in you, in your ancestry, very, very strong. So it's within you. You know, it's in your DNA. But you are gifted, and so I'd like to think that it was passed down the generations to you. So there's no doubt about it. You are talented and you are gifted. And you're gifted in your own way as well as the DNA. Do you know what I mean? So I think you can do things that perhaps the ancestor couldn't. So I think the gift is getting stronger as the generations continue. See?
The next question is from April, who asks, "Hi, how's it going? Would appreciate it if you can tell me if I'm supposed to be in a relationship with John, or is it better if we go our separate ways?"
John. Is that John from Chicago? Should you go? Or should you stay? April, I've got to say this nicely. I think you should go. I do not think John is pulling his weight. Sadly, I don't want you wasting any more time on John. Okay, easy for me to say, but hard to do. Move on, please, April. The sooner you do, the better for you.
A question from Ivory Williams asking, "Hi Paul, will I get approved for weight loss surgery?"
Weight loss surgery? I think you've got to prove that it's it affects your health, hasn't it? Do you know what I mean? I think that's what you've got to prove. Yeah. Could do, yeah. You know, I think that's the conditions. You know, it's affecting my breathing, or it's affecting the way I walk, or my back, or as long as you can get approved, and it's within 6 months. So it's not a quick thing. 6 months, within 6 months. So I think, yeah, the answer is yes, Ivory.
We have a question from Andrea, who asks, "Can I ask, will my son and my daughter come back to take care and live with me, please? Thank you."
Both of them. Okay. They will. And I think both of them will come back. And I think they're going to come back this year. So the answer is yes. You're going to be okay. They do love you. They do love you. I need you to know that.
Next question is from My Hotties Empire on Instagram, who asks, "Why am I feeling so tired and sleepy these past few weeks? I feel like I've lost my psychic powers and no longer feel powerful. What happened?"
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe you need to rest. You know, if you give all the time and you're giving of all your abilities, and it wears you out, you know, Sometimes I've got to take a rest. I didn't do the show last night because I was pooped. That's the way it works. So you've got to recharge and fill yourself up again with whatever it is that keeps you going. So if it's reading, do that. If it's Xbox, do that. But just get away from the psychic because you're worn out. Need a holiday. You don't say holiday, you say vacation. Morocco.
America's strange.
Morocco.
Next question is from YXOX, who asks, I'd like to know when will I find someone soon?
Yes, I do believe you will. And stop stressing about it. It'll come along next couple of months, possibly by October. I'm not waiting till October. Yes, you are. But October, just wait till October.
Sorry, we have a lot of questions to deal with on YouTube. Not answering Jim Brothers because it's a strange question. So next question is from Zyro, who asks, so Paul, about 6 months ago I had a left bottom tooth extraction. Now my left side of the face looks weaker and my face isn't asymmetrical. Do you think time will fix this and give me back my normal face?
Well, when you lose a tooth, okay, the body adapts, okay? So I think if it bothers you, get a crown. Get an implant in there if it bothers you. No, it's not. It's going to be less noticeable in time to come, but it doesn't fill up. No, it doesn't. And if it bothers you, get a crown. Okay, but as time goes on, if you can't afford a crown, then you just got to get used to it. But I think you're spending a little bit too much time in the mirror.
Next question from Jeremiah, who says, hey Paul, what do my spirit guides feel about what I started?
About what you started? Did nice. As long as it doesn't upset you, and you feel that you're doing good, as long as it pleases you, Spirit is saying, if it makes you happy, then they are happy. So well done, Jeremiah.
Next question is from Max, who asks, how's it going? What's coming up for my love life going forward? I'm a guy.
I'm a guy. Just a guy. Max, hello. Love life is a bit casual for our liking on this show. Okay, it sounds like, I'm not going to be doing anything for the rest of the year. I could do with a little bit of love. You know what I mean? But from October, I think you might be getting some attention. Stop stressing about it. You seem to be a nice person. From about October, I see somebody entering in to the Max situation. So there. If you were talking about a relationship and if you were talking about being more serious, then I'd be more bothered. But love life. It's a bit casual. So, like, what am I having for supper? You know what I mean?
You answer this next question. I'm going to run to get a headache tablet. Christy asking, happy Wednesday. Will we finally talk today in person, face to face? Thank you as always. I'll be back in a minute.
Where are you going? Don't leave me with these people, Shay. They're animals. They're gonna eat me alive. It's weird on your own, man. Are you finally going to meet face to face today? It's a bit, it's a bit of a showdown. I think the person is gonna run scared. Where are you? There. That's what I think. I think that the person that you want to show down with feels something is wrong. That's what I think. So I don't think it will be today. Perhaps within a week. Just saying.
Bit of a lengthy one from Sukumani. Says, hi Paul and Shay, hope you're well. Worried about my sister Mehak. As I told you way back, she was in a relationship for 10 years and they're not speaking because of family issues. When will they talk? When will my sister's ex contact her? She's very worried and I feel she might harm herself over this guy. I don't want to give her false hope. Do you think they will ever communicate?
I think they will communicate, but no man is worth hurting yourself for. No man. And you tell her that. Okay? Effectively, the next 2 months are significant. So she cannot be miserable and upset for the next 2 months. That's when they're going to reach out. But the mother-in-law is poison. And she's always going to be poison. So if there's any hope of reconciliation, the husband has to make a choice between his overbearing mother or his wife that loves him. And the problem is the husband and the relationship with his little mummy. Okay, so no man is worth being sick or losing your life for.
Next question is from Sugar Paul, who says, hi Paul and Shay, do you think I should say yes to tea in regards to love?
You have to think about that, don't you? Sugar Pearl. Yeah. Yes, Sugar Pearl. Give the man a chance. Okay? Give him a chance. I think you should say yes.
Next question is from Sarah McNamara, who says, hi Paul and Shay, I hope you're both well. Can you please tell me when my boyfriend will reach out to me?
Where is the little boyfriend? Hi, Sarah. Boyfriends. He's a bit, yeah, he is. Wow, okay. He's suffering from a bit of depression, eh? And a bit of anxiety. So that's the problem. When? He's gonna have a tender moment where he reaches out. I want to say August, but I'm more stuck on September. He will reach out. But not like you want him to. Do you know what I mean? But there's a breakthrough, I want to say. There's a breakthrough in August / September. Okay. Don't pressure. He will come out of his shell. like a little tortoise, when the time is right.
5 minutes left. We've caught up with all the questions.
Really? How's your head?
Still sore.
Okay. Why did you leave me alone with these people, Shay?
Because it's either you,
Didn't-
is a headache, or cure my headache.
You're doing funny things tonight. Firstly, you ran out. Then you stood up.
And then start
Right?
again.
Are you standing up?
Woo!
Oh, shit. Quite tall now. So, there's no more questions.
As far as I can see, I can double check in a second. I can't sit still tonight.
Bridget the Fidget.
Yep. Yeah, all dried up for questions.
All dried up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going home. Thank you very much. If you wanted to donate, I'm not donating. I'm going to make some tea. Well, fine, go make some tea. If you wanted to donate, then do so. If you wanted an appointment, there's a number on the screen. I do this as a full-time job, fairly reasonable. But if you wanted more intimate questions answered or more attention, then make an appointment. I do charge because I have to buy headache tablets for Shay. And
Yeah, donate just because of me, guys.
they're expensive in Johannesburg.
Or as the kids say on Twitch, press F for respect.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's, I think follow for respect.
It's not focus.
Focus.
You would say focus one more time for the people.
Focus.
Folks, thank you for your questions. There are some lovely people out there, but there are some very nervous people. You know, the pregnancy, I forget who that was, and desperation about exes, you know, and you driving yourselves crazy waiting for your exes. And you need to focus on why they are your ex, okay? And to repair the relationship with a mother-in-law is going to be extremely, extremely difficult. Anyway, so be safe out there. It's Wednesday. We'll be back on Friday. I'm not doing this every night. We're doing it every other night. We'll be back on Friday. So be safe and God bless.